Mm. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the party. So, we have the inflation news in today, and surprisingly, even though the inflation data was bad, the market's pumped anyway. Fascinating behavior. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at the charts, some altcoins, got all kinds of stuff to talk about today and answering your questions second half of the stream, so stick around. Let's go. So, first and foremost, this CPI releases in. CPI went up to 3%. Core CPI went up to 3.3%. So the expectation was no change, 2.9%. We increased 3%. Core CPI was 3.1% and increased to 3.3%. Transportation services have gone up by 8%. Fuel's down year on year, but up over the month. Okay? Inflation mostly being driven right now by services. The new methodology may have affected the numbers as well. But data indicates us from Trueflation that next month is likely to see a drop. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So let's see how the next month plays out. Now, what's the most fascinating thing is that even though this is bad, markets didn't really care. Markets didn't really care. Crypto Bless says, is it over? Seems like the bear market has already started. Depends what coins are in. Trying to answer most of you guys' questions. Second half of the stream. Get through the presentation, news, all kind of stuff first. But in terms of bear market starting already, go back and look at 2021. No, really. Go back and look at 2021. Understand the volatility of altcoins, okay? Understand what's going on, right? Understand the volatility of altcoins. They're savage, absolutely savage, okay? Understand that volatility is normal. The economy in the USA is good, and essentially right now the cryptocurrency markets, whether you love it or hate it, basically trades as some kind of proxy bet, a higher beta proxy bet to US equity markets and the US economy. See how much all the macro news affects us, and you'll understand that. Mid-cycle, top's not in. That's my opinion. Ratika is saying the good thing about a really bad CPI numbers will help us understand where the market is actually at the moment. If we are truly bearish, this is the perfect opportunity for us to dump and break below $90,000. If we manage to shake this off and close green on the day, which we did, it'll be another sign of bad news not having major effect on the market. It's not the news itself, but the reaction to the news is important. What's actually very interesting is that now bad news is suddenly good news again. We've had that much pain that we'll take whatever we can get, man. Fascinating. Gumshoe here saying Bitcoin's flat today after a CPI print that could lend things to go down a lot. The absence of reaction to good news. We did have a very short dip, by the way. Okay. That short dip, though, was gobbled up very quickly. Basically, the market did this. Inflation data came out. Boop. 30 minutes later, boop. Basically, it was real fast. Okay. So think about this. We've had the Sunday dump with immediate recovery, tariffs. We had the hot CPI, immediate recovery. Altcoins showing some strength starting to build up here, although altcoin strength is still definitively to be proven. Here's an interesting one for you too. Sheldon shared this. He said CPI marked the last 5 bottoms for Bitcoin. Think about that. The market's this concerned about inflation right now, okay? This concern about inflation right now, that every single time the CPI report comes out on the monthly, it basically marks a local bottom of some sort where the price then moves higher shortly thereafter. Bullish for the rest of February? Maybe. Hey, before we get into the charts real quick, if you are a cryptocurrency trader, got yourself an account over on Bybit, best place to be doing your no KYC, no VPN, no BS trading. All you need to do, click on that link down below, start your account, deposit, and start having fun, start trading. Okay, they got all the top coins, whether you want to trade Solana or Bitcoin or Ethereum or the latest top meme coins or altcoins, they got you covered. When you use that link down below, you will get the following. You're going to get $10 straight away, boom, deposited to your account. You'll get a deposit reward of 20%. So if you deposit $1,000, you get $200 back, $2,000, $400 back. Crazy. And trading bonuses of up to $1,000. Pretty cool, right? Click on the link down below. Check it out. Great exchange available to everyone. Again, no KYC. Enjoy your privacy and enjoy trading all the top pairs with deep liquidity. Deep. Okay, so Bitcoin. Check this out. Now, it was very interesting yesterday how Bitcoin reacted to the CPI news, as we mentioned, but here is the line to beat right now, okay? We rallied up just once again to $98,000, the 50-day EMA. That's the line to beat. Now, MACD is closing in on a potential bullish cross. That does not mean it's going to cross over. We obviously have to wait for confirmation. Could take a few days here. Okay. RSI showing a bit of a slowdown in momentum. Tried to get back up over the control line yesterday. Yellow line right here. Did not exactly do that. Let's watch for that to be retaken here as well. But as we can see, 50-day EMA very much being respected right now. 20-day EMA closing in on that. Also, the downtrend line here, we have major confluence happening right here for the price for Bitcoin. So a likely rejection zone as we saw yesterday, but also if we can pump up over that, could get us back into exciting times. We're very close. We're very close, guys. The promised land is only $2,000 away. Only $2,000 away. Let's go, Bitcoin. Come on, buddy. Get it up. Take the pills, man. Get it up. You can do it. I know you're an old man, Bitcoin, but you got this. Let's go. Once Bitcoin cracks over 98K, that's going to break us out of the downtrend that it's been in. You know, we need a good solid, not exactly 98K, about 98,500. Let's say $99,000 better. Okay. Once we're up over 99K. Okay. Once we're up over 99K. That was when we could see probably a decent reversal coming in the market, okay? Until then, we're just chopping, okay? Look at this. This is utter insanity. Utter insanity. Every single state colored in orange has introduced some kind of Bitcoin legislation, including freaking New York, man. New York, like, hates crypto and has for 10 years. One of the worst states in America and one of the worst places in the world to be doing crypto, to be honest, because of the New York regulators. It's a different story. But anyway, look at this. Over half the states in the USA are putting forward some kind of Bitcoin bill to add Bitcoin to their straight treasuries. Now, I've seen an estimate from, I think, with the Bitwise guys. They said that this could see demand for 250,000 Bitcoin. That's huge. Huge. Crazy stuff. Now, there's an interesting one too. It's from Miles. He posted, we might not be getting QE anytime soon, but we're potentially getting a Treasury General Account drawdown, which we've talked about this a few times in the last couple of weeks here, the TGA drawdown, right? There's $830 billion currently sitting in the Treasury account. Likely will be used to bail out the repo markets as it has been used before. Now, in December 2022, when that happened, we saw Bitcoin go up 2022, 84%. So that was the bottom of the market. Bottom of the market in 2022. June 23, another Treasury drawdown, general account drawdown, price rally by 23%. So essentially, this is a non-QE liquidity injection. Okay, historically has correlation with price bumps. On-Chain College says the Bitcoin Everything Indicator is screaming similarities to the run-up during the 2017 cycle. If history even slightly rhymes, we're in for much higher prices for Bitcoin this year. Definitely one metric to keep a close eye on. We are here 2017-wise. Okay, we're probably going up here. 2025 still has a lot of potential to be a crazy year. I mean, look back at 2017. Look back at 2021. Look at the gargantuan, disgusting dumps that happened on a regular basis. This cycle's not that different, okay? Here's an interesting one for Ethereum. Finally, something for Ethereum, okay? Frickin' Vitalik today. He knows that old meme, like, can the dev do something? Well, the dev posted, let's make communism great again, which was a joke, and it was taken out of context. But it's like, Vitalik, come on, man. You've been off X for like a year, or you're barely on X, and you get back on and you post some shit like that. Of course, everyone's going to start just wrecking you, man. Obviously, the price of ETH has been just in a gutter, and you come out, let's make communism great again. Come on, Vitalik. Anyway, fundamentally, we have something very exciting, which is that the first ETF to file with the SEC has now requested the ability to permit staking. Okay, so if we get staking for Ethereum ETFs, absolutely massive. Could be a huge move for Ethereum, actually, because it could drive a lot of interest. You compare that to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, digital gold, but like, oh, Ethereum, oh shit, I'm getting a 3-4% dividend on that. Nice. Avid Traveler says, regarding New York, they don't hate crypto. Yes, the mayor did get his salary in Bitcoin. They allow for a few cryptocurrencies, but let's just put it this way. New York has been the most restrictive state ever since 2013, 2014, something like that. They passed the BIT law, okay? Dale says, I wish your catch line wasn't so dramatic. I guess you're not talking about the title of the video. Makes you think the content will be dramatic rather than accurate and on point. Okay, Dale. Peace out, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway. Yeah, in terms of where is this? There's that here. Make sure I turn the comment off. There we go. Right there. Okay. In terms of the BIT law that was passed back in the day, it made it really hard for crypto businesses to operate in the state of New York. That'd be something nice to be seeing overturned in the future. Price charts for Ethereum here. We got up to $2,800, which of course is the logical rejection zone because about $2,800. I've got a 2820 or some crap like that. But let's just say this zone right here, 2,800, 2,850. That's the key resistance for Ethereum. We're once again tapping on the door. At least we're tapping on the door of resistance. Ethereum is one of the worst performing assets in crypto out of the majors in a while now. BNB's pumping, which is nice to see. ETH, not so much. Hey, at least we got the 20-day EMA finally closing in on here. And look, if we get a crossover of the $2,800 level and the 20-day EMA at the same time, okay, that could be pretty big. Let's see. Hasn't happened yet. Don't really think there's a great trade here on ETH right now until we get back over $2,800 and ideally over the 20-day EMA. Litecoin, man. Litecoin's given some crazy opportunities in the last 24 hours. Look at this. Look at this right here. After our initial surge up to $130, as we shared the other day here on the channel, we dumped back down. It's crazy. I mentioned the Discord and we mentioned our technical analysis in the newsletter. Like, yeah, if you see the price come back down to like, $11, $12, great opportunity to go long. Of course, I didn't set a freaking limit order, did I? No, I didn't. Anyway, C'est la vie soared all the way back up to $29. Look at that. Look at that. Very, very interesting. Been a very strong coin to be trading recently. Of course, that ETF hype definitely starting to get a lot of people excited. So probably still a lot of great trading opportunities here for Litecoin in the run up to that. CZ, ex-CEO of Binance, okay? Single-handedly bringing back the BSC chain. If you weren't here in 2021, BSC was like the hot place to be. All their kinds of stuff was happening with their pancake swap, went up like 1,000x or whatever, and all kinds of new coins were launched over there, and it was a hot place to be. People were doing stuff over there. This cycle, people haven't really been using it or talking about it very much. But there was a big meme that made a big run the other day. They launched some kind of test token, which we actually called super early in the Discord. I think Jesse, who was doing the research for that, he called it at a $600,000 market cap before it ran to a $500 million market cap. So a lot of guys in the Discord were making just crazy returns on that. One guy's like, yeah, I turned like $200 into 20,000 in a few hours. Like, meme coins, man, it's nuts. That massive pump up to $500 million for the test token, TST token, that brought a lot of attention back to the BSC chain. So we've already seen a couple of big runners on the BSC chain. We're seeing some of the older memes on BSC like Andy starting to come back to life. So that's pretty cool as well. Ecosystem coins starting to pump, pancake swaps up this week, all that kind of stuff. Good vibes over on BSC because guess what? CZ knows how to run the game, man. He knows how to get people excited about using his chain. Vitalik, come on, man. And then there's this. Rumors that CZ might launch a dog meme coin. If he does, it'll go nuts. It'll go nuts. Oh, yeah. What's this post about Marty Party showing next that Binance sold off all of its corporate holdings of Bitcoin and Solana, something shady's happening. I don't think something shady's happening. I haven't looked very deeply into the situation, but from what I've seen, they haven't sold off all of their holdings. And we got to remember too, they had a $4 billion fine, so I guess they have to sell something in order to pay that off. But guys, it's Binance. I wouldn't worry too much. Okay, wouldn't worry too much about it. These guys are definitely going to bring back some excitement into the market here. Okay, so CZ knows what's up. They want to make BSC great again. So let's watch and see how they do it. Sonic Labs also. Now I own Sonic, by the way, and other coins we talk about here sometimes on the channel. If you ever want to know what coins I hold, current holdings, OTC deals, venture rounds, all that kind of stuff, link down below in the description. Okay, you can find a full list of all that stuff there. That's on X, that's on YouTube. Plus, there's also a risk statement there, because guess what? Investing in magic internet money is risky as fuck, and you can lose all your money in a very short amount of time, in case you haven't figured that out yet. Sonic, I like it. It's got a nice chart pump, and we'll look at that in just a second here before getting into your questions. So DeFi Llama now tracking 65 dApps over on Sonic Labs. TVL absolutely going nuts, up from 27 million to 357 million. Very, very nice. That's since the start of the year, man. That's like 13x. That's great. A lot of people are starting to pay attention to what's going on over on Sonic, okay? Charts here. One of the better looking charts in crypto right now. Look at the ETH chart, which kind of looks like, AIDS, something like that, approximately. And then you have this, which is looking really great. Look at this. Downtrend broken. Nice. 20-day EMA taken out. Nice. Okay. And we're coming up now on the 50-day EMA, 61 cents. Now you break over that, and that's going to have a real momentum move. Okay. So let's just keep an eye on that there. Very nice looking chart. People are starting to pay attention to Phantom. The money's coming into the chain. Don't fade Andre. That's my thought on it. Solana right now back at the damn 200-day EMA. If we start dipping much under that and putting some daily candle closes under there, no bueno, man. No bueno. The masturbator. I was good at fishing myself when I was a young man. Really knew how to, get the tackle on the line, Popcat attempted to pop off again today. Still has not reclaimed that damn 20-day EMA. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now, if we get over the 20-day EMA, I think there is a trade there on Popcat. Okay, the Popcat USDT pair. Do you think you can make the Wealth Mastery logo small? Yeah, we can. I've seen one or two other people mention that, so you guys can't see the. This is Popcat, by the way, but yes, we can move that up a little bit or off to the side or something. No problem. Okay, different topic though. So, if we get back over the 20-day EMA, potentially a trade there. Until then, this is like the 6th rejection at the 20-day EMA. So let's just see what plays out over the next day or two here, okay? Cardano as well on the verge of a breakout, currently trying to get over the 20-day EMA, potential trade there as well if we break out of the 20-day EMA, bounced off the 200-day EMA, downtrend line currently here at the 20-day EMA as well. So that could be another interesting trade potential right there. Let's see though. This is also a likely area for rejection, so don't rush it, okay? Okay. Lark's Greg, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been paying that much attention to the chat, but Litecoin to the moon, risen by Fartcoin, hot air rises. Nice. All right, let's get to your questions, guys. Let's talk crypto coins. Time to get the red hat out here. Get the red light therapy going. Let's hook it up. I love this thing. Look at that. Perfect. All right, let's talk crypto coins, guys. What do you want to talk about? Yes, remember to hydrate, everybody. It's important. Okay, Lark, how about RS? Man, RSR, I literally have not heard of that. And I mean, you guys ask about once in a while, but I haven't thought about it. I used to hold it back in the day. Haven't thought about it in years. Just rolling a fat doobie. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. Hope it's a good one. Is Ski Mask Dog dead? Well, you know what? I have not looked at the chart for Ski Mask Dog. Let's bring it up here. Out of curiosity, how about that? Ski Mask Dog. Yeah, peppy chart up here. I was looking at this earlier. Did have a nice bounce down here. It's a different story. You guys were asking about the Ski Mask Dog. Ski Mask Dog, USDT. Check this one. It's probably not going to give us enough back. There is it. I probably need to find this on chain. Wrapped Ether. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Ski Mask Dog had 2 major waves up. It's always interesting to look at a chart that you've never really looked at before. Currently trending down, obviously, continuing to put in lower peaks, lower valleys. So that's not great. Failing to take out the 20-day EMA. 1, 2, 3, 4 potential touches on there. If you count, we can count these ones here as well. Maybe these failed breakouts. So after its big move up here to 37 cents the other day, the start of December, not the other day, it's basically been down only since then. Now, much like a lot of their meme coins, I mean, this is not down as bad as some meme coins. It's only down, 60 or 70%, not 90 or 99%. So it's got that going for it, okay? But much like a lot of the charts we looked at, like PopCap, for example, we looked at Dog with Hat the other day, stuff like this, trending under all the major moving averages, getting rejected at the 20-day EMA continually. You see some nice daily candle closes above the 20-day EMA, probably a trade in there right now. I would not be trading Ski Mask Dog. No hate, just that's what the chart's saying for me. Okay. Lark, would you flip your Saybags into Litecoin at this point? No, but I can see the temptation. I think there is definitely a trade there around Litecoin and the Litecoin ETF approval. Think about it. If they pour $500 million into Litecoin, that's like 5% of the total supply. I mean, yeah, a bunch of Litecoin whales from back in the day are going to wake up and start dumping their Litecoin, sure, but it doesn't take a lot of money to move Litecoin because it's only a $10 billion market cap coin. Think about it. Lark, what do you think about Loop Ring? Man, I haven't thought about Loop Ring in years. I even interviewed the dude back in the day. It was ages ago. But honestly, I have no idea what Loop Ring's up to. I have no idea what they're doing nowadays. I have no opinion. Sorry. My bags are full of it. And Jupiter, man. It's one of the few coins where it's like, I would like to add more of that. The new tokenomics are really, I think, convincing for long-term growth. What's the deal with the hat? I'm almost 40. Don't want to lose all my hair. Okay, the hat is to the red light is to help stimulate hair growth. Isn't it illegal to pump PopCat? Cat memes in particular, man. That PopCat does feel like a cursed coin. Jeez Louise. Let's take a look at the XMR charts. Now, I haven't actually looked at the Monero charts in quite a while. It's getting tough with Monero, man. I really like Monero as a coin. I think it's really brilliant. It's one of the most fundamentally cool cryptocurrencies in the whole market. It is the most private privacy coin. The tech is absolutely on point. Fundamentals are beautiful. The problem is it's too damn good and it's getting delisted from exchanges all over the place. Okay, so Monero is like right up there in my estimation with stuff like Bitcoin. We don't talk about Monero very much, but Monero is really a one heck of a coin, man. But it keeps getting delisted because it's too damn private, and all those banker scumbags don't like you having privacy, unfortunately. Anyway, where are we at? This is the 1-day charts here. It's up, basically a solid uptrend going on here for a while, ever since the big blowout back in, gosh, it's all the way back to 7th February. That's interesting. ever since the start of February, it's been slowly grinding up. Look at it. Pretty good chart. 230, 220 bucks. But, you know, just because of the low liquidity and its lack of availability on major exchanges and stuff like that, I personally wouldn't trade it. But I love Monero. I think it's a great coin for different reasons beyond just trading, right? Okay. What are your thoughts on Dog and Me? I have no idea. Where do you guys find these things? Thank you for covering Cardano. You guys know I like Cardano. I've had my criticisms of Cardano, but I also have my criticisms of Ethereum. I have my criticisms of Solana. Just when I criticize ETH and Solana, people don't tend to get as upset. Cardano, guys, I love you guys. Okay, but yeah, well, you know, we made a lot of money on Cardano last cycle, and Charles has been doing some amazing stuff with Cardano. So, you know, been a big fan of Charles for a long time. He's great. I think he's one of my favorite founders in crypto. He's a great front man for his blockchain. He's a great front man for crypto more broadly. He gets the big picture. I always like that about Charles. Anything you can tell about this? I guess you mean the Solana unlock short term and long term. I appreciate that's my biggest holding. So look, short term, obviously $2 billion approximately of Solana is getting unlocked in pretty soon. Start next month, I think. So that's obviously a lot, right? That's a pretty significant amount of sell pressure. And usually the bark from those kind of stories is worse than the actual bite, but it doesn't stop people from freaking out. So you might see a sell-off related to that. I think we need to watch right now with Solana to hold the 200-day EMA. Start closing under there. Yeah, not great. Not great. I might even consider moving my position back to cash and waiting for it to play out and reclaim the 200-day EMA before entering back in. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. That hasn't happened yet. Long-term, Solana breakout chain of the cycle. Fundamentals are very solid. And I know it's been mostly meme coin casino this cycle, but beyond the meme coin casino, the DeFi is great. There's all kinds of stuff being built over on Solana. So definitely a chain I wouldn't want to fade. Let's put it that way. Talk about XRP. I actually got an XRP video coming up for you guys in a few days, but let me just let's have a look at the charts here. Let's have a look here. Now, XRP charts. There's a lot to like, but I'm cautious. I was looking at this one earlier, actually thinking, is there going to be a trade coming up here? Maybe, but not yet. So you can see MACD starting to curl back in the right direction. Once we get the bullish cross on the MACD, it's probably going to be a trade coming in here for XRP. That could happen in the next like 3 or 4 days by the end of the weekend or sometime early next week, assuming that momentum keeps up. If it starts dumping, obviously it's not going to be the case, but you watch for a confirmation of the cross. Very close right here to the 50-day EMA, currently at 255, and the 20-day EMA around 260. So retake either of these and probably a decent time to go long on XRP. It could have another pretty decent move from that reclaim here. Until those things happen, I don't see a trade on XRP personally. Okay. XRP is one of those coins. I don't add it to my spot portfolio, but I'd be happy to trade XRP on a breakout, because why not? Because you guys see how XRP acts on breakouts. It is a strong coin to trade on breakouts. Okay. Let's catch up in the chat here. I unlocked all mine, and you guys have to pay tax on staking. Such BS. But, you know, a lot of places will tax your staking as basically income, right? Which, you know, I guess kind of makes sense. So, but still, you have to pay tax on it. And depending on where you live and how it's taxed, you sometimes really are forced to just sell it ASAP, which kind of sucks. If all altcoins, well, the problem is all altcoins don't go to zero. Just most of them do. Okay? Just most. And that's the difference. And that's what's hard for people to understand. Look at Litecoin, for example. Litecoin has literally been around and been in the top 20 coins for basically, or top 30 coins for what, 10 years now? Did Charlie launch it in 2014? Is that when he launched it? It was 2015? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Litecoin's not going to go away. Okay? a lot of the major blockchains, they're also not going to go away. Solana is going to be here next cycle. XRP is not going away, or are very, very unlikely to. You know, it's not to say long-term things can't fail, but also certain ETFs can go to zero too in the real world. Some, you know, they don't have a single stock in an ETF, right? This is beyond the point of an ETF, but some stocks go to zero, right? And some sectors, let's not say go to zero, but can certainly move like that. I mean, we've seen some of the ARK funds wrecked beyond belief, right? As an example of ETFs that can go down pretty damn dramatically. But when we talk about ETFs, we're not talking about, you know, dogging you number 97 getting an ETF. I don't think we'll see those kind of ETFs getting launched, to be honest. When it comes to ETFs, and this is a once in a market liquidity injection, much like I have with Bitcoin, you see what the effect on Bitcoin has been. I think we get probably the top 20 or 30 coins are going to get ETFs. So you're going to have, let's just give you a rundown of coins that I think are likely to get ETFs. How about that? Let me just have a quick look here. Of course, we would have Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, probably. Solana, Dogecoin, yes. Cardano, yes. Tron, I don't know. I don't know. Chainlink, yes. Sui, probably. Avalanche, probably. Stellar Lumens, yeah, sure. Shiba Inu, don't know. Maybe, could, why not? Litecoin, yes. Ton, I don't know. Leo, no. HBAR, probably. Hyperliquid, too new to say, I don't know. Polkadot, probably. Bitcoin Cash, probably the only thing that's ever going to get anybody excited about Bitcoin Cash again. Yeah, how's that still in the top 30? Jeez. No, seriously, guys. How is Bitcoin Cash in the top 30 still? That's redonkulous. Hold on a second. I'm going to bring this up here. That's redonkulous, man. What do we got here? Uniswap. Yeah, sure. Maybe. Mantra. I don't know. Pretty new. Maybe. Let's see how it goes. Oh, we start getting down here, don't we? Pepe. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Monero. No. Something like Near Protocol. Aave. Aptos. Mantle. ICP. Trump. Yeah. Tau. All these things. Yeah. Oh, no, not Ethereum Classic. Not Ethereum. Guys, oh, fuck. Somebody's going to make an Ethereum Classic ETF, aren't they? This is the most useless pile of garbage in the top 100 by and afar. Yes, Pepe is better than Ethereum Classic. Okay? Yes, basically anything else is better than Ethereum. How it's still in the top 50 is beyond my reckoning. How is it worth 3? It's not worth nothing happens on Ethereum Classic. Anyway. Probably gets an ETF because that's how the markets are, man. I could see that. People, I'm going to buy Ethereum Classic. It's the cheaper Ethereum. Look, you can get one of those for only $20 versus $2,000 for the other one. I'm smart. Fuck. Anyway. Other ones here. Kronos, I could see. Algorand, probably. Render, yeah. Cosmos, probably. Jupiter, I don't know. Maybe. You start running out of stuff real fast. Maybe Celestia. Maybe Injective, maybe some of the DeFi stuff. You probably get even at some points like DeFi ETFs. It'll have like top 10 DeFi coins. They'll have like Solana ETF coin. It'll have weighted towards Solana with, you know, Radium and Jupiter and Jido and Marinade and Pith or whatever, and like 4 or 5 other tech coins in there, and you'll have like a Solana strategies or Solana ecosystem ETF and ETH ecosystem ETF. I can see those things being dropped in the future. That wouldn't surprise me, actually. But yeah, I'm not saying that's all going to happen straight away. This year, we might get 10 or 12 altcoin ETFs. Remember, the most pro-crypto administration ever in the history of any country in the world has just taken over the United States, and all the right pro-crypto people are in the right places. So I think we'll see a lot of these coming out. So those coins probably don't go to zero. Okay. Or maybe a couple of them do, but you know, and if they do, their ETFs go to zero. That's the risk you take as an investor. Just because something's in an ETF doesn't mean you can't lose money. Okay. Okay. And crypto code is law, ETC is ETH. It might be the original Ethereum, but the market has chosen something else. Lark, look at BTC. Is something happening? Nothing's happening. Ricardo, what's up, man? I see you. ETH is broken. Yeah, it feels like that sometimes. ETC is the original Ethereum. Maybe the original Ethereum, but nobody cares. Market doesn't care. Nobody built anything over there. I know there's like a few things over there. I'm not saying nothing, but like basically nothing. Nobody gives a shit about ETC except for the miners who mine and dump it all the time. That's it. You can trade it. Probably gets an ETF because it's a relatively non-controversial commodity coin because it literally does nothing. Okay. Lark, why is ARK holding up so well compared to other AIs? ARK's pretty hot, man. I think they, in terms of a Solana-based AI pick and shovel play, ARK's one I've talked about quite a few times in like the Discord and stuff like that is one to pay attention to. As one that I didn't end up buying, I ended up buying, Cerebro, which is down horrifically, and AI16Z, which is doing okay, right? Had a big run up and still holding most of it back. In fact, I bought more the other day. But ARK's definitely one that a lot of people have been paying a lot of attention to. So, yeah. Anyway, let's finish up there for today. You guys are awesome. We'll see you back in the next one. Peace.